the fast 5 things you need to know. We'll start your day off swirly, it's the toast. I sound amazing.
Welcome back to The Toast and happy Friday. Hope everybody's having a great day, kicking off, acknowledging the space, etc., etc. Hello, Jacqueline Follet. How are you today?
I'm great today. It's Friday.
She's getting emotional.
I'm getting emotional. It is an emotional day. It's my baby's birthday.
I know.
It's my babe's birthday, so that's emo. And then Dana texted me this morning, it's also Colgate Day. So every Friday the 13th is what we call Colgate Day in the Colgate community. And this is the first time, Harry was born on the 13th, but this is the first time his birthday has fallen on a Colgate Day. So it's really just a meshing of all beautiful things.
And they say white people have no culture. Colgate Day, that's so, like, you got, Colgate is like...
Don't be rude.
No, Colgate...
Jealous, so jealous that I went to a college with lore.
Okay. Okay. Moving on. Happy Colgate Day to all who celebrate. Dana Holzberg specifically. Oh, sorry, Webman.
Dana.
I cannot, there are some people, like, it's funny how, like, you remember, like, your married people, like, who they... like, whose names change forever. And I'm sorry, she's Dana Holzberg forever.
Oh, she's done a really good job of morphing. She will be Dana Holzberg because, like, that's how we know her. But she peeps in with the Webman for me. Like, she, as much as she could change in my mind, she has.
Yeah, it's just, like, it's never going to happen for me. I'm such, like, a stubborn person. For, like, all my married friends. Like, Dana went extreme. Like, the second she got married, she changed her Gmail. Like, she changed
her
everything.
Venmo.
Yeah, like, everything. And then some people slowly transition. I just can't.
The slow transition doesn't work.
No, like, changing your Instagram handle is a really... it's an expedited way. Like, I will start, but, like, sorry. She's Lauren Bushnell, you know?
No.
She's Lauren Bushnell.
She's so Lauren Lane.
Maybe it's like the feminist in me.
Oh, you want to keep women as their independent selves.
I want to keep women down, yeah.
Or up.
Oh my God, I called you last night.
Did you?
Just remind me after the show. Like, actually, I called you from Ben's phone, so I,
What?
yeah, so you didn't pick up.
Let me see. Oh my God, no. I would never miss a call from Lish.
And-
a FaceTime from his iCloud account.
Oh, Ben's having iCloud issues.
So maybe my phone screened that.
Yes, Ben is very boomer in the sense that, like, every time his phone rings, his computer starts ringing, even if the computer's closed. And now every time he FaceTimes me, it's the iCloud.
Got it. I think my phone must have screened, I'm not going to blast his email, but at iCloud.com.
Yeah, no, it's actually been like an issue for the whole family.
I wonder what you had to say to me.
Just remind me after. It's nothing of great import. You guys don't need to be, like, jealous about what I'm telling Jackie. It's just, like, minor, like, administrative tasks, like, things for the family.
Okay, great.
Yeah. We had such a busy show today. First of all, did you watch Traitors?
Of course I did.
And Real Housewives of Beverly Hills.
Of course I did.
And then we also have Queenie and Weenie. And I just feel excited about the potential for today's episode, you know?
Yeah, there's a lot to discuss. And, like, we have 5 stories. The stories are storying.
Oh, and yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Mikayla.
The stories. Yeah.
Mikayla Nogueira.
Things we, like, didn't predict, but it's just crazy how on the pulse we are.
Yeah. Unless,
Mikayla
like,
Nogueira.
the two things are related. Because I guess...
But of course they are.
So we were just sort of putting a magnifying glass to that. I don't feel like I feel like we magnified a situation.
We are just, like, radioactive. Like, everything near us, like, everything in our orbit, like, is on fire in good and bad ways.
It doesn't sound good.
Like, Mikayla Nogueira doesn't get spoken about on, like, podcasts a lot. But when she does, like, she gets divorced.
She's always, but also, is it like she was spoken about once and she got divorced, or like she's always doing something? She's always in the zeitgeist.
She's crazy.
Everyone's obsessed with her.
Just you. Oh my God, Joey Camasca.
No, everyone is. Remember the mascara?
Oh yeah, of course. You know, they're still talking about it.
They're obsessed with her.
Because she just got a campaign with L'Oreal for a mascara, and, like, now they're making a joke about it. Like, because on TikTok, it's referred to lovingly as Mascara Gate. And she became, like, a global face of L'Oreal for their new mascara launch, and they were talking about, you know, Mascara Gate. So yeah, she's made coin off of the mascara fiasco.
Good.
Yeah. Joey Camasta texted me last night that he was on the floor. He said his pillow was wet from the tears he was crying at that clip that we posted about you seeing the Let Me ad for the first time. He's obsessed with, like when you're uncomfortable, like, in sexual innuendos, because when you guys did the episode during my maternity leave, it was, like, a lot of that, because Joey's very, like, R-rated, and you're not. He was crying. It was so funny.
It was really funny. It was very unexpected.
How were you celebrating the big day?
The big day? Well, it's a big weekend. It's a holiday weekend, which is so fun. So it's just like bus club, another bus club. And I think we're going to do a little beach day today, perhaps. Let's
Yeah.
see if weather permits.
I'm wearing shorts.
Yeah, I packed a t-shirt. I have a beach bag in my car.
Oh, okay,
It's
t-shirt.
like back to the beach.
Oh, you're so
I know
Chrissy
this
Cavallari.
looks like a t-shirt, but it's actually a leotard. And if I'm going to be like breastfeeding by the beach, I need a t-shirt, not a leotard.
That's really crazy that you're wearing a leotard.
Well, these are like my nudes bodysuits.
Mm-hmm.
I have them in every color. I wore them a lot before I got pregnant. I wore them every day. They're just like, they're better than t-shirts.
I know.
Just are.
There's just something crazy about being a postpartum woman wearing a leotard.
It's a t-shirt bodysuit, so like I don't want anyone to
But it
think
clips at the vagine.
It clips, and like if you're breastfeeding,
It's not
like,
a
that's
thong,
insane.
is it?
No, I'm wearing undies.
Okay, but like sometimes the bodysuits are like thong.
It's not thong, and it's not
Full
thong.
cover. Oh.
Like it's not. I'll show you later.
Oh, how exciting.
The beach.
Okay, that's just crazy. I have
I
not worn
changed into my t-shirt.
I haven't worn like a leotard bodysuit long before I got pregnant. Like to me that's just a part of my former life.
It was just the shirt for the job today.
Okay.
I don't know how else to describe it, and I feel good about it. It's not bothering me.
It's not.
No.
I imagine though, and I don't want to, get too personal, but I imagine like wearing underwear and then like a thong like bodysuit is kind of weird.
Not if it's like not. These are why the nudes ones are great. Have you seen them?
I don't wear bodysuits.
If I showed it to you, you would understand. It's a t-shirt. Looks like a t-shirt, and then at the bottom it just like has a stretchy undercarriage. It's not like what you remember from American Apparel of like a bodysuit.
You just unlock.
I know that's what you're thinking is happening. It's
Actually, that's not what I was
They've
thinking,
made
but-
great strides.
Let's talk about American Apparel, can we?
They've made great strides in the bodysuit world.
Did they make a documentary?
I think they did. I didn't watch it
Okay, because they should make a documentary.
because I can't give any more of my life to American Apparel than I
know.
already did.
They should make a documentary, obviously, about American Apparel, but just about that one store on 3rd Avenue and like 66th Street. The way it shaped a generation
It shaped
of New
culture.
Yorkers.
It shaped the culture.
That store in particular was insane. Like the draw, it was literally like Soho House. Like it was such a place to see and be seen. When it went out of business, like it was devastating for the community. And like, what were we even buying there? Hoodies and like V-neck t-shirts.
Yes.
The V-necks.
Yeah. It was like the modern. And now there are so many brands that like
Do what they did.
it's not as
revolutionary.
concentrated into one brand. It's like everyone's wearing
there's
one
Brandy
brand.
Melville.
Madewell, J. Crew,
Yeah.
all the staples. You know, you can go anywhere for your staples. Skims. Back in the day, there was one, and it was American Apparel. You need a t-shirt, American Apparel. You need a sweatshirt, American Apparel. You need leggings, American Apparel.
And it was
if
such
it's
a
not American Apparel, everyone's going to know.
It was such a status symbol.
Even though it wasn't like the most expensive, like, but it was like high, like
It was elevated staples.
elevated staples, fugly staples,
Like purple zip-ups.
fuggly staples.
And when I look back on pictures from high school, like it's like I was wearing it every day.
Every day. And it's like, today I'm going to wear my nice purple
Hoodie.
zip-up.
And like my black
I'm getting
V-neck.
dressed up today. I'll wear my yellow
No.
purple zip.
And the thing,
What's your timer for?
I didn't even know you could set a timer.
Sure.
No, for real.
You don't have to take like a vitamin or something.
No, I don't take vitamins. That's why I have like these white lines on my fingernails.
You don't have to do an injection.
No, I took my Zepbound last night. What else? I don't take birth control. Like, what else do people set timers for? I'm not
To wake up.
I'm not hard boiling eggs. Like, I don't know
wake
what the
up.
hell my phone was going off for.
Okay, well, she's awake. Her eggs are boiled.
Yeah. What were we talking about? Oh, and as sisters, like we had you had a bit of a uniform. We didn't wear uniforms to school, but you always wore like a white t-shirt or whatever. And you had white t-shirts that were American Apparel and white t-shirts that were not American Apparel. And like you would always have to keep them in the rotation, like of when you laundered them. And then if like a sister took like the good American Apparel t-shirt, it was such a fight. Like, what drugs were they putting in those t-shirts?
I don't know.
It was crack for kids.
It was
What is crack for kids today? Roblox. Like the
K-pop
phone.
Demon Hunters.
Yeah.
Labubu.
I feel like that came and went. Like, I think Labubu's over. I don't know, though. If
cute.
you're young, let me know.
I think they're cute. I don't know the point. Is it the point to wear it on a handbag?
Well, on The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, when I saw Dorit wearing one on a handbag, it felt like a throwback because they filmed this obviously like a year ago.
Over the
And
summer.
I don't think Labubus are labubing.
Really? I feel like they've sort of settled into like whatever they're going to be.
No, I think they've actually faded. Like as
Faded.
I believe they were like a marker of the time, and the time has moved.
Did you
like,
ever get one?
No, I got one in PR.
I got one in PR from the bar.
Me too.
And it brought great joy to my household.
There was someone in my life who like loved Labubu, so I gave it to them.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm generous of spirit.
That's really sweet. So I'm glad to have had one.
Yeah.
I get it. I got it. You know, like they are stinking cute.
Yeah. Are we going to make it a story, the Frida baby thing?
Yes.
Okay, because I really actually want to talk about that.
I'm feeling sick inside.
I kind of am too.
I'm feeling sick.
All right, so I feel like the stories are actually
There's a lot of
today.
stories plus 2 TV recaps.
Yeah,
So
and
plus
Queenie and Weenie.
Oh my God.
Let's go.
Plus Queenie and Weenie. So let's just get into everything that we need to discuss. Without further ado, here are the Fast 5 stories that you do need to know.
Today's episode of The Toast is brought to you by Vivrel. If you don't know Vivrel yet, girl, are you okay? You're obviously not following me on Instagram and you haven't seen the stunning Saint Laurent beach bag I'm borrowing during my trip to Florida. It's a members-only club where you can borrow designer bags, jewelry, watches, even diamonds. So it's basically a rotating dream closet that you don't have to commit to. The best part, and it really hooked us, you might be used to traditional, borrowing services, not Vivrel. They have no return dates. Now, you don't have to give it back if you don't want to. Well, you eventually do. You can keep a piece as long as you want. You can swap it monthly if you're ready for something new, and you will fall in love with something that you can buy for less than anywhere else. So their most popular tier, it's the tier that I have, is called the Classique. It's the Classique tier, and it's $139 a month. It's by far the most popular, and it makes sense because it's just a really insane value. Again, I love collecting bags. I love buying bags, but Cardboard Koji, this is a very Cardboard Koji sponsor. Cardboard Koji coded, if you will. It is so nice. You don't have to buy bags. I literally I borrowed from Vivrel a Saint Laurent beach bag while I've been in Florida. I need like a really big bag. I probably would never have bought this bag, but now I have a Saint Laurent beach bag and you bitches can't tell me nothing. Our code TOAST will get you your first month of membership completely free. So now it's a great time to join. We have a great offer. We've been partners and members of Vivrel for a really long time. Go to their website, vivrel.com, apply for a membership using our code TOAST for your first month of membership free. The code will also allow you to skip the Vivrel waitlist. So that's VIVRELLE.com. Code TOAST for the first month free. Thank you, Vivrel, for sponsoring today's episode and for all the Pargy bags. We appreciate it. Today's episode is also brought to you by Stamps.com. Not only is it staggering the price of a boot, it's also staggering that to this very day, many small businesses and small business owners are still making post office runs or stuck with expensive postage meter leases. It's 2026, not 1926. Mail and ship how you want, when you want, and do it with Stamps.com. So Stamps.com allows you to send from your computer or your phone 24/7. No long lines, no low supplies. You can open it at any time. Print postage on demand and get up to 90% off carrier rates like FedEx, UPS, and USPS. You can schedule carrier pickups from your door, get carrier compliant labels every time. No errors, no rejected mail, no wasted trips. It's perfect for your business. Send certified mail, get document tracking to confirm delivery and analytics to make sure that you know exactly what you've sent and what you've spent. For almost 30 years, millions of customers have relied on Stamps.com to make mailing and shipping faster and so simple. If you've been to the post office recently, you just know it's like a tired, kind of annoying thing to do. And when we're business owners, as fellow female entrepreneurs, your time is extremely valuable, and so is your coin. So you want to be spending it in the most effective way possible. And Stamps.com is great if you work in e-commerce or you send a lot of stuff. Perhaps your business partner decided to move to Florida and you're constantly sending things back to one another. Stamps.com is a Pargy resource for swirly business owners. Right now, you can try Stamps.com risk-free for 60 days. Go to Stamps.com, use code TOAST to get 60 days risk-free. 60 days gives you plenty of time to see exactly how much time and money you're saving on every shipment. That's Stamps.com, code TOAST, Stamps.com, code TOAST. Today's episode of The Toast is also brought to you by Pepsi, a dream sponsor for me. Last Sunday, the Pepsi Super Bowl spot kind of forced people to have some hard conversations. Now, again, you've heard me talk about it all week. These are conversations I've personally been having because I did realize that maybe like 6 years ago that I too fell into the Pepsi paradox, I think a lot of times we get bogged down with labels and brands and things of that nature. But in the 2025 revival of the Pepsi Challenge, did you guys know that 66% of participants agreed that Pepsi Zero Sugar tastes better than Coca-Cola Zero Sugar? And that Pepsi Zero Sugar won 100% of markets where Pepsi conducted the Pepsi Challenge, even in Coca-Cola's hometown of Atlanta. And the Pepsi Super Bowl commercial sort of took that conversation to a global stage. And I appreciated that. I felt extremely represented by the commercial. I loved that cute little Pepsi, that cola-loving bear. And so let this be perhaps the sign that you have been looking for to drop what you think you know about cola at the door and give Pepsi Zero Sugar a chance. It's delicious. People are obsessed with it for a reason, myself included. Go out. Do it. Try Pepsi Zero Sugar today. You deserve taste, and let's be real, you deserve Pepsi. And when you prioritize taste, when you prioritize quality, you will find that Pepsi takes the cake. Sorry. It might be an inconvenient truth for you, but it is the truth nonetheless. So go out, try Pepsi Zero Sugar today because you deserve taste. And most importantly, you deserve Pepsi. Today's episode is also brought to you by Gold Bond. Jackie and I have been talking a lot about being crusty. And we're not crusty anymore, but you might be. Let me introduce you to the Gold Bond scented hand creams. So check in. Everyone, take a minute. Look down. How are your hands doing? Between the cold weather, insane hand washing, just life in general, mine were begging for help mere weeks ago. And then enter Gold Bond's new scented hand creams. They give you clinically shown 24-hour hydration plus skin-loving benefits that come in 4 amazing scents. Honestly, it makes moisturizing feel like a tiny luxury moment instead of a chore. So each one is formulated to keep your hands looking and feeling their best. They're perfect for on-the-go hydration. I keep one in my bag, one in the desk, one in the car. It's very... I'm very prepared. Yeah. They come in 4 different scents: Vanilla Dream, Floral Bloom, Citrus Pop, Cedar Rain. Cedar Rain is what I keep on me at all times. It's very refreshing and soothing. It has aloe and vitamin E. What I like about Gold Bond is that it actually moisturizes. And I know like a moisturizer that actually moisturizes seems insane. But when you have to moisturize like multiple times a day, that's not moisturizing. That's just like a chore. Gold Bond has clinical proven results. Like you don't have to do it every hour to see results. They're perfect for gifting, desk drawer restocks, or just a little treat throughout the day. So if your hands need hydration that actually lasts and you love a good scent, this is your sign. Shop Gold Bond's new scented hand creams now on Amazon and always use as directed. Again, the flavors, scents, if you will: Vanilla Dream, Floral Bloom, Citrus Pop, and Cedar Rain. You can shop them all on Amazon and as always, use as directed.
Our first story of the day, the aforementioned divorce news between influencer Mikayla Nogueira and her husband, Cody Hawken. She has shared that they are divorcing. So she announced on Thursday in a TikTok video that she and her husband decided to split last year. She said, "I'm getting a divorce. Take a minute. Take it in. I'm getting a divorce." Can you play the video for me?
Happily. I literally have it saved.
I want to hear it from Mikayla's mouth.
From Mikayla self?
Like, God forbid I follow her.
It's a long video. She posted it on both platforms.
This video by saying, "I appreciate you."
Can I see her?
And I love you.
I love her.
And you're gonna want to sit down for this video.
She's so
I'm sad.
dramatic.
I'm sad. I love her.
I am getting a divorce. Take a minute. Take it in. I am getting a divorce. Cody and I love each other so much.
And then stay
Not
together.
enough to stay together.
We love each other so much.
And be
We would do
together.
literally anything.
That's a
for
great.
each
That sounds
other.
like a great
Except
marriage.
stay married.
That sounds
You know
like a
that?
great marriage.
Well,
I'm not
I'll get
going
there.
to be sharing any details whatsoever as to why Cody and I have made this decision.
I love her for
The
that.
main reason
Just wait.
I am doing that is because I want to protect Cody. Cody deserves that. We both want to heal. Cody deserves to be happy. Cody deserves to be happy. So do I. This is an extremely shitty thing. No one gets married to get a divorce. Absolutely no one. But what I can tell you is that this is very amicable. We talk every day. He comes over for dinner. He sees the dogs. Cody and I were together for 5 years, married for 2. And they are some of the best memories of my life. Memories
gonna,
that I
like,
will
give us
cherish.
any-
no.
Okay.
So
they're perfect best friends and they love each other and they respect each other and they love to talk and have dinner. You should get married.
yes. So lots to discuss. In case you are just listening as a podcast, full beat, Mikayla J.
Well,
Glam.
nothing less.
Full beat, natural sunlight, her face pressed up against a window, okay? It was so dramatic, turtleneck sweater. Like, I lived for the staging, okay? I knew what she was going to say before she even said it. There's been so much speculation about Cody. If you've been following this for literally 2 years, he's been missing a lot. And then a year ago, she shared that he relapsed with his addiction. So everybody just sort of backed off and didn't look so much into where is he? He's not in the videos because obviously he's going through active recovery. And everybody just sort of backed off. There have been and then she at the end of last year, which she said that they decided to get divorced at the end of last year. She posted content for a month that she was in bed inconsolable, grieving. She can't tell us why, a lot of really annoying clickbaity type of stuff.
But now we know that all of those things
Was the divorce.
Okay.
Now, I just find this annoying because while I actually like her message being I'm not telling you bitches what happened, people are so awful to her, really, really awful.
And people share too much in general.
1,000%. And he's a private person. This is not at all what he wanted for his life. So I respect the message, but her delivery is so almost like she's baiting people. Like the video goes on for like 2 more minutes. I'm not telling you why. Don't even try and guess. It's not about his recovery. Like, so what is it? Like, I wouldn't have even cared if it
She's
weren't
like
for
creating more mystery.
obviously. And
That's because she's great at her job.
she's amazing at her job. Now, do we want to guess like what?
I didn't even know that her husband's name was
Cody.
Cody. I think I remember that she got married because there was some drama.
That like she kicked out, she disinvited like her actual family members and friends so she could invite influencers, which was like a lie.
Was there a drama with her wedding dress?
No.
I feel like there was a drama surrounding something in her wedding, and it's not what you just said because that doesn't sound familiar.
No, but like the drama was like how many influencers were there, and like a girl made a video being like, I'm her best friend from college and I got kicked out of the wedding, so like, you know, Remy Bader could come. Not
She's
Remy.
obsessed with Mikayla.
The girl.
Yeah.
No, the internet is obsessed with Mikayla, and there have been so many scandals, drama, and a lot of them are rooted in complete lies. Like the wedding thing was a lie. She deals with so much, this girl. Like I actually feel bad for her. She's just so polarizing for people, and when all she does is make makeup. Now, I saw something to note about the video, and I'm surprised you didn't mention it, is her accent is completely gone.
It is?
Yeah. Listen. Yeah. No, listen.
Let's hear it again.
And I do not regret a single thing, nor does Cody. I
Nor
know
does Cody?
there is going
She's
to
from
be
Boston,
so much speculation.
But in the past, there would have been so much speculation. I sound like Julianne
Australian.
Moore in 30 Rock, when she plays that Irish Boston girlfriend of Alec Baldwin.
That's
Nancy.
good.
Yeah.
Well, then it's good.
No, Nancy.
So you crushed it.
And then actually like 2 weeks ago, maybe 3 weeks ago, Mikayla made another video. She's always like making these grand sweeping statements and then like going back to normal, but basically being like her entire internet career has been a lie. She hates that, like, you know, I do feel like I actually thought she was being really honest in this video, being like, she got so famous, so wealthy overnight, and she's like, it changed me completely. I became obsessed with like influencer lifestyle, money. She said everything that you've seen on my page in the last couple of years has been a complete lie. I think she was referring to the accent because she's like very slowly dropped it. And it's funny because the accent was a thing on the internet for like a year. People they were finding videos of her from college talking normal. And then no one's talking about the fact that her accent is completely gone. Kim Kardashian!
Well, I think that's like everyone has a role to
Go
play.
to pot too! Like, nutty.
Everyone has a role to play on the internet. Have you been seeing the Becca Bloom stuff?
I've been seeing the Becca Bloom stuff, yes. They say she's poor.
That she's not nearly as wealthy as she's been like acting on the internet. Okay, she's playing a role. She's telling us a story. Kaylor
Nogueira
is playing a role on the internet. So, like, you play up
Yeah, a
whoever
part.
you are. Everybody is, you know, a little extra.
Yeah.
Except for us.
We're so authentic.
We're ourselves.
And that's why we're failures. Like that's why we will never be like big stars, because all we do is tell the truth. Like,
I completely agree. Like, if we amped it up, if we turned it up, if we like made ourselves fit into a box and then blew up the box, like, we would crush it.
no, like we just started like telling lies. Like we're just so honest. Like I come over here and tell you guys like what color my poop was. Like nobody wants to see that, and that's why we're failures. Like that's why this is a tiny show and we'll never take off.
It's true. It's actually 100% true.
I know.
Anyways,
Like our greatest strength, it's our Achilles heel, is our weakness.
is our honesty and authenticity.
Yeah.
It's the year of authenticity. So
Unfortunately for us,
another
year in the garbage can.
maybe next year will be like the year of putting it on.
Like the thing is, I don't put it on because I'm literally so lazy. Like, do you know how creative and like how much thought and time you have to like put into like making videos that aren't just like your like stream of conscious?
Yes, but and for also like talking technically, like you can put it on for 3 minutes in a video on Instagram.
And a TikTok,
like,
right.
We're like sat here 6 hours a week. Like,
Yeah.
it's gonna slip.
Yeah.
Mikayla, we didn't even talk about the Lemmy ad and how this plays into it. Like,
Well, of course. So I don't really want to theorize because she literally asked us not to.
oh,
But
right, sorry.
a lot of what she was saying.
No, but also, no, I don't even want to theorize. Oh, maybe they divorced because he never like
Well, no, but
did what she said.
but
he
they're
never did.
divorcing because blank, and that's why he never.
Blanked.
That's
I
what, that's
think-
what that's what the internet's saying, by the way.
For me, more so, it's like because they are divorced, she could make that ad.
Well, I'm relieved to hear that they are divorced.
Yeah.
Because she made
If
that
she
ad,
were-
and if that's your man, and
And
you're
you went back home like, hey, honey, how was
Yeah.
your day at work?
good, just told everyone you never ate me out, like insane.
Yeah.
So I'm actually thrilled that
Mm-hmm.
they're divorcing for that reason alone.
Yeah, because they don't have to live with the aftermath of the ad.
Yeah, they don't have to have dinner together, like knowing that exists.
Yeah. Well, they still do have dinner together, she said.
According, yeah, for the dogs.
the dogs.
I mean, I don't know what's next for one Mikayla Nogueira. Like, she's kind of in a transitional period. Like I said, she made this like huge video at the end of the year being like, everything has been a lie. I just want to go back to like the normal girl that I am and stop lying to everyone. And like, I got so caught up with like the money and the fame. And I'm just like going back to being the girl that I am. So that means no man and no accent. Like, I'm down.
I just like, I don't know why it's so hard to keep up like the lie. Like,
I think it was like taking a toll on her mental health.
really?
Yeah, like she was hysterically crying in that
Like
video.
to get on, like to put on a little show, like a couple videos a week, whatever, like being this like extra person, like rake it in and then go and enjoy your private life. Like, why is that like so?
So it's like 5 videos a day.
Okay.
It's mostly makeup. So like she doesn't have to get personal with it. I think that maybe is like what she's going to do now. She's like closing this chapter on her personal life being, and like I follow her like literally for makeup. I'm always buying shit that like I literally do not give a fuck how many dogs she has, or how many boyfriends she has. Like for me, and I think a lot of people, like we come to this place for makeup. Like, so just do that. You don't have to share with us. Like if I had a,
No, but people demand it. Like you're a sound of mine, but like people insist.
I know she's so young. She's
And,
so young.
yeah, and it's like you feel. So I understand why
You
that's
feel
hard
compelled.
on your mental health, but like faking an accent, like just do it.
You know, it's like it's theater.
It is theater. But if it's more than that, if she like really feels like she's giving a piece of herself to the world and then everybody like beats her up,
Right.
that hurts.
Yeah. Charlotte Tilbury.
I love her.
Charlotte.
If she has no fans, Claudia,
Rip.
stop showing me her TikTok.
Literally. No, she is a character. And
Yeah.
she, like you can't put Mikayla in a box. You can't.
No, you can't. But looking forward to see who she dates next. List of eligibles.
Literally add her to the list.
I would love to.
I mean, she's also like Boston strong. Well, no, that's what they said with the marathon. Like she's Boston proud. Thank you. So like maybe she could date Mark Wahlberg.
Mark Wahlberg. Yeah.
The two of them together with their voices, match made in heaven.
If they make another Ted, she has to be in it.
You know they're making a TED TV show. It's on Peacock. Thank God I still have my Peacock subscription for the Olympics.
Well, she should be in it.
I saw a commercial for it. Like it's our boys are back in town.
She
like,
should voice like Ted's wife.
girlfriend.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Free idea.
it's a great idea.
Are you ready for our next story? Some really adorable news from, like, some positive news from Lively v. Valdoni, because the two of them have started court proceedings, and Blake Lively had her chauffeur fetch her pricey mahjong set and bring it to her in court on Wednesday. You guys, one step closer to Taylor playing mahjong.
Not only that, any hopes that like I would have backed off on being Team Lively are now in the garbage.
Yeah. So page 6 here is that she showed up for court around 8:30 a.m. on Wednesday for a day of mediation in her suit against former co-star Justin Baldoni, and the proceeding got underway at 10 a.m. By 11 a.m., apparently Blake had grown weary of the wheels of justice turning slowly and called for her diversions. We're told that her driver showed up at the door of the courthouse with a mahjong set. She's previously talked about her mahjong habit. I didn't even know this.
Me neither.
I have been paying attention in December when she told Vogue, quote, "I've been teaching friends how to play mahjong, though I need to say I'm not a certified teacher, but I know enough to teach my friends how to play with me, and in the end, I always end up gifting them my own set because they are obsessed and want to practice." Apparently, she favors sets from Oh My Mahjong. Which runs as high as $500. A basic set costs about $25, and an ultra luxe one, like by Bruno Cucinelli, is $15,000.
Oh, somebody better get that for me.
Yeah,
Even
Kit
though
just came out with a mahjong
A
set.
friend of ours was telling us that like for a birthday gift, her husband got her the Hermes mahjong set, and it's like literally impossible to play with. It's all like, it's beautiful, like wooden. It has no numbers on it. It's all like authentically in Chinese. So unless you speak Chinese, you can't use it.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
No, I love a mahjong set.
Okay, and
It's
I know-
just busts the case wide open. Who does she play with in court, though?
Well, so I imagine like you bring a support system with you. Like we just saw her getting out of the car.
That's true.
A lot of people noted that Ryan wasn't there. I think it's better that he wasn't. I do like think he's a distraction. And right now they're both so unlikable. Like them together in the same room is just like bad for PR. And I think a lot of people are like, she's not taking it seriously. Like this is serious. I imagine there's a lot of downtime during these proceedings. Like,
Oh,
it's
is that
all
what
day.
people saying about the mahjong?
I imagine, like, oh, you're having your chauffeur fetch your mahjong. This is a serious court about sexual harassment. And it's like, yeah, but this is also just like a real life thing she has to go through. And so, yeah, mahjong is an amazing way to pass the time.
Yeah.
Like they should have mahjong rooms in every airport.
Honestly, it sounds fun.
Yeah.
No wonder why she's like not in a rush to end this thing.
I just want to say, like, when all is said and done and this court case is over, whoever like wins, right? I do think like Blake Lively should compensate me for my like steadfast belief in her with a gifted mahjong set. Like if it doesn't show up in my PO box, like I'm gonna be upset.
Yeah.
Because I've taken a lot for her.
Well, and she can make it really nice, like the flowers from the press tour.
I don't think she ever wants to remember those flowers. Like, I think she's probably triggered by flowers now. Like, she was trying to be thoughtful with her costumes and she got called like a woman hating.
I think the BAMs would maybe be like locks of hair because of her Blake Lively.
Oh, Blake Brown. Well, let's talk about the looks. So we got paparazzi pictures of both her and Justin entering the courthouse, obviously totally separately. But this is a very high profile case. And unfortunately, like what she wears is going to be talked about. I was obsessed with her outfit.
I think she looked great. She looked stylish,
so
but not
sophisticated.
flashy.
No, and that has been like a big point of discussion.
If she dressed any differently than how she normally dresses, it would look like she's faking
trying too hard
and like trying to put on a show. So I think she really nailed it.
And her hair looked insane.
Yeah.
Let me see, turn around. This is like the green suit, yeah? It's very cool.
Yeah, it is. And then he was matching her.
Now I know, like, I'm very being like stereotypical, like, you know,
What
we're not
is she-
supposed
who
to
are you
care.
wearing?
Yeah, but like for me, these things matter. And so far, like between the outfits, the mahjong, like
She's
I'm sad.
winning in my book.
Yeah,
like,
I'm
just
sad.
did like the first week.
Just for like the superficial things.
Also, apparently they went to mediation like to try and see if they could settle it. You know,
They really should.
they really should. That's what I've been saying the whole time, and they couldn't.
Do you think that Justin wants to settle? Because this actually has been good for him. The more things come out, like nobody is turning on Blake.
I could say he's improving as the case. This is good for him.
Yes.
He doesn't want to settle. She, I think, has so much to prove
I know.
that if she settles now, she settles. She only
Settles
has
as a
what to
loser.
gain.
Yeah.
So I actually think neither of them want to settle.
Yeah. Like Justin should just take the W and go.
But she would have to
both
agree to that.
Yeah, I know, but you're saying she's the one who's not. Even though,
No, I
wouldn't she
think-
want this nightmare to end?
I think they're both not.
Okay.
When they both need to be are.
And so this is in New York?
Yes. At the Daniel Patrick Moynihan Courthouse.
Oh, I've been there many times. It's beautiful.
Have you?
I guess I have because I've done jury duty.
Are there not multiple courthouses?
Yeah, I've been to 60 Center Street. That's like
Yeah,
the one. That's where you
like-
get your marriage license.
Like
that's
and
where
like
you do-
Pearl Street.
Pearl, yes. Chinatown.
Pearl.
Pearl.
I've not been to that courthouse.
So yeah, I actually quite enjoyed like this part of the court. Everything has been so dark and so like
Unfun.
yeah, that this was fun.
Some
And the
levity.
mahjong, it was very interesting.
It was. Do you think she taught Taylor how to play before the Bragus?
No, because I'm telling you, if Taylor played mahjong, we would know. Did you see the video of Donna Kelsey being TMZ'd outside the airport?
No.
It was such a funny and lovely conversation. The guy was like you're a celebrity now. Like you go on reality shows like as yourself, not just as like someone's mom or whatever. She was like, no, I'm really not. And then she talked about Traitors, and it's clear that like she was like, they didn't know how to film me. She kind of was like saying, not in a bad way. She was very smiley the whole time, really lovely. She said it was just like something that she wanted to do, but like they didn't know what to do with her. That's what she said.
What did they have to do with her? Like, why can't she just?
I think because she couldn't do the challenges.
Yeah.
And because they, spoiler alert, like made her that dumb secret traitor, they put her in like a terrible spot. So she was like, it was fun, but like I could have stayed longer if you have to watch a video. It was weird. And then they were asking her what she'll dance to with Travis at the wedding, and she was like, she was very open. She was like, I danced with Jason at his wedding to like a song from the Bee Gees, Love Shack or something like that. So maybe something like
Maybe
that.
like
We'll
Mark
see.
Anthony. Do you think they'll dance?
Yeah. And then the interviewer, who was really lovely, by the way, it was like a very positive paparazzi experience. And Donna was with a friend who was like cracking up at everything Donna was saying. Then the final question was like, you know, did they make you sign an NDA for all the wedding stuff? And Donna was like, oh no, they know I can keep a good secret. Bye, thanks. Like it was a great interaction.
As the secret traitor.
Correct.
The secret traitor can keep a secret.
Not really. If I was Taylor and I saw Donna's time on Traitors, I would have had that my lawyer like putting the agreement together.
They're not going to make her sign an NDA.
kidding.
No. I'm saying like, what a silly question.
I don't know. Taylor's like very, very private.
I'm sorry, you,
No, I mean that's a quick way to become like a daughter-in-law that you hate.
Nicola.
Yeah, literally.
Are you ready for our next story?
Mm-hmm.
It's some exciting TV news. Dancing with the Stars sets a spin-off series to find their next pro, and Robert Irwin is eyed to host it.
Oh.
So Dancing with the Stars is getting the Glee Project
Yes.
treatment, a competition show, Dancing with the Stars, The Next Pro. It will feature up-and-coming professional dancers who will live in a house together and compete in a grueling audition process. The winner will land a coveted spot as a pro dancer on the next season of Dancing with the Stars.
This is like very smart.
Yeah, and they're saying that Robert Irwin will host it.
Well, they love to promote
Keep
from
it in the
within.
family.
Like Alfonso was a contestant who's now the host of the show. They love to like create talent, which I think is so smart. They're literally like an incubator. And there is this like a lot of people watch Dancing with the Stars, and then a smaller but still big amount of people are obsessed with the pros, like the culture, who dates who, the history. I personally don't give a fuck, but there are like those are the people who like go to the tour.
Yeah.
So there's a real built-in audience for it, and yeah, the Glee Project.
The Glee Project. I think this is a great idea. It takes a lot to be a pro, as we saw with what they did to Jan.
What do you think it's going to be? Hulu?
It is going to be on ABC and Hulu. It says
I can't see this being like on cable. This
on
is
ABC and Hulu.
I know. I just can't see it being on cable.
Why?
Like, I don't know. To me, reality shows
and it
that
says to air over the summer. I think it's like summer is a lull.
Yeah,
They just air like weird shit.
I just like I think of like just old, like to me, reality shows that air on cable with commercials are so old school. Like they're not the future. Like The Bachelor.
Yeah. Also, Mark Ballas is being eyed to judge, along with his mother, Shirley Ballas, who is a dancer known as the Queen of Latin.
Wait, that's so cute. I didn't know that.
Yeah. A lot of like personalities to choose from.
Oh,
who
yeah.
you should get to judge, even though I don't know him. I just know that he's like nasty
Let me think. Like someone who's nasty and dances.
in the world of Dancing with the Stars. It's not like that crazy. Like Maxim.
Of course, yeah.
He would be the Simon.
Yeah, they need that,
They
by the
need
way.
that.
That's a great call.
Bring Maxim.
Oh, yeah. And then they have like also like, pros who have sunsetted who are still really influential and big in like they have a ton of people to choose from when it comes to like all. So this is very smart. It's like making use of the talent. Although I did see like, because I follow a lot of the pros on TikTok, like that's where it goes down. And a lot of them were like hyping up this big announcement. I saw people were like a little disappointed that like this is the announcement.
I think this is a great announcement. What were they hoping for? Like another tour?
I don't know. Yeah.
Like, yeah, but no, I think this is cool.
No, I love this. Do they have a name for the show? Is it called
Yes.
the Dance Project?
It's called Dancing with the Stars, The Next Pro.
Okay, I don't love it. It's like a little chewy, but it's fine.
It is chewy. What about
A lot of
America's
words.
Next Top Dancer?
Yeah. Love.
Dancing with the Next Pro.
Dancing with the Pros.
Yeah. That sounds like a reality show about the pros.
Would love that too.
Yeah.
No, this is a good idea.
This is a good idea. I'm happy for Mark that he's going to get more work after Traitors.
Because if that was like the worst thing he ever did, I don't want to talk about Traitors yet because it's like a.
Except you see when he shut the door and twirled after.
Oh, that's funny. When I tell
they
you, I was
came back
watching
from
with
the-
half an eye last
I
night.
know. And I was shocked that I saw it. I was like, wow, usually I miss stuff
Wait,
like that.
what was
they
it?
came back from the challenge and he shut the front door
And
like,
sashayed.
turned like.
Obsessed. That's the most he's
I
given.
was like, that's the Mark we know. And
Yeah.
he talked about dancing at the round table,
Right.
about having a partner that you can trust. I'm like, he's like, in my sport, I'm like, what are you? Who are
yes,
you?
but okay, love that relevant work
Yes,
experience.
no, I agree. And then he made a relevant, good point. And I was like, thank you, Mark, for your
Try doing it more.
for your contribution.
Let's not talk about Traitors yet because it is a gateway drug and I don't want to spoil
Okay,
anything.
okay.
But I'm just thinking, what other shows or like that like could you give the Glee Project treatment to? Like Finding the Next Housewife where you put like a bunch of women in a house.
That would be
kind of
so
a good idea.
scary. That would be scary.
Yeah. I love this. I love it.
Toasty Lion, perhaps.
Well, let's see how it goes.
Yeah, but for ideas.
Yeah, it's a great idea.
Are you ready for our next story?
What number?
Our fourth story.
Yeah.
We spoke about this at the top of the show, but popular baby care brand Frida Baby is facing backlash over inappropriate marketing campaigns.
Okay.
So some posts are going viral in the last few days about Frida Baby, some screenshots of their products.
Just sorry to cut you off. Anybody who doesn't know what Frida Baby is, it is a company. It's like a cool millennial company
it is the premier brand for baby products and for postpartum products for
they
women.
make everything. If you had a baby and you need something from a nail clipper to a bath to a thermometer, big things, little things, they make one of everything and their shit is really good.
Yeah, I don't want to like make this an endorsement for them, but I think what's so shocking about this is not just like a baby brand. Whatever they make something, it is the best in category.
That fucking nail clipper, you guys, like it's insane.
The 3-in-1 baby bath.
Love that.
The nose sucker.
the undies, like the postpartum diapers.
Oh, the postpartum kit. The squeegee bottle.
Perineal
Bottle. Like
everything. So it's like this is like an industry that's kind of archaic. Like, the baby nail clipper has been the same since, and they make one that's a little bit different and 55 times better. Like what they've done for mothers can't be understated.
No,
I just think it's before we drag them.
Everything that they make is best. No, that's why it's destabilizing for the mama community. It's not like, oh, I'm just going to boycott this random baby brand. It's like, these are the best products.
You can't boycott it. Like if you need to live.
Yeah.
But let's tell everyone what happened.
So a couple posts and product packaging are resurfacing.
No. So what happened was they posted something on Instagram about a rectal thermometer.
Yes.
And that's what set the whole thing off. Now people are going back at all their packaging. But this Instagram caption really rubbed people the wrong way for good reason. Obviously, it's a rectal thermometer. When you take a baby's temperature, you don't put it in their mouth. You don't put it in their ear. You put the temperature in their tushy for like the most accurate reading. They make a great one. I have it. And the caption that they posted to promote this product was suspicious.
It says, "This is the closest your husband's going to get to a threesome. Meet the new 3-in-1 True Temp thermometer, the Swiss Army knife of temperature taking accuracy." Then here are a few more reasons to love it. We've got options: rectal, Under Armour, oral, light for the end of the tunnel, parent-proof stopper so you don't stick it in too far. Then along with that, people started finding other posts that had like,
questionable,
inappropriate, not even questionable. We can just say straight up inappropriate marketing. And then also their product packaging. It's always been like quippy and
like supposed to be different, right? Like I said, they're like a new age millennial. This is like an archaic industry, and they were such a disruptor because they made, all the best baby products in pargy packaging and funny captions, and they like definitely took it too far.
Yeah. And so like here, this is, I don't know what this is, like a pacifier or something. It says, "I'm a power sucker." There's another one of a Farhead touchless thermometer. It says, "How about a quickie?" And then another one for a, what is it? Oh, this is like a humidifier or something. It says, "I get turned on easily."
Oh my God.
No, it's all disgusting, and there's more and more and more. I can't believe we've never noticed something like this.
I know. And
I guess
now,
I'm not
of course,
like reading.
looking in hindsight, it's like, well, yeah, it's all weird. And it just took this one Instagram caption to get people to talk about it. I think when it comes to like baby products, some people are really like, it's funny or whatever. I don't think you can really ever take it too seriously, or be too extreme in how careful you are. And there's a difference between like being like a funny company, they're like, saying funny things, versus being anything even remotely sexual when it comes to kids. Like, sorry, no. Like, I'm woke, like I'm so cancel-y with this. Like, get out of here with that.
Agreed. Some of the Instagram captions have been archived. They're from 2020 and 2021. They reportedly include terms such as threesome and lube. Then people identified current team members listed on the company's website. They all had like quotes about like being parents.
Okay.
And those were also weird. And now the team page was removed from the site.
It's giving Balenciaga. The difference is that like this is a company, like Balenciaga was weird, but it was like a company for adults. Like you're making things for kids. If you find yourself writing a piece of copy that even remotely could be interpreted as like sexual, delete. Like, what's wrong with people?
I don't know. And this seems to be like their strategy. I need to now look at everything in my house, like, because I think a lot of them are like, hit the nail on the head. No. And like they get it right,
Yes.
about like whatever gas or whatever. They make like little jokes
About farts, yeah.
I don't read the packaging that intently, like, or
No,
think
when
about
I get
it.
something from Frida, I'm obviously in a state of distress, and I'm like tearing it open to take the temperature.
Right.
Like,
but seeing this all like spelled out like this, like it's disgusting.
out.
And I also think that there's probably a difference between like the product team and the marketing team for a company like this. Like there's people who make great products for babies, and then they hire these like
packaging experts.
Yeah, and these experts are disgusting.
Yeah.
And they need a change of experts.
Yeah, no.
And I'm, as a mom, and I know that they make the best of everything, but like, and you literally bought me something, Frida, yesterday.
I did. And I bought myself something Frida yesterday.
Right before we saw this, because
Yeah.
I wouldn't have bought it.
The thing
Until
is-
there's a change in the company. I'm sorry, this is disgusting.
It's disgusting, but I really don't feel like I should have to suffer. Like, do you know that until I found that nail clipper, I was making Ruby bleed every time. So I'm not going to make Ruby bleed just to take moral high ground. But having said that,
But now that you
Frida-
have your nail clipper,
oh,
we're good.
No, in case I misplace it, like I will be replacing it.
And you will misplace it. 'cause
No,
I think I
but
have
I'm
7.
saying, Frida, do better. For real.
And they're also the ones that did the breast milk ice cream.
Mm-hmm.
And that was weird.
It was weird.
At the time, I didn't think it was like
They did a collab with like
inappropriate.
Van Leeuwen or whatever, making ice cream. Or I don't know if it was Van
ice
Leeuwen.
cream. They
It was
paid a
like-
bunch of influencers to like.
Yeah, I was
Excuse me?
mad because they paid a bunch of influencers. I mean, they didn't pay me when I was actively breastfeeding. It's like, well, support mothers. Like, half the people that they worked with weren't even moms.
Like have nothing to do with
Like,
this
let alone
community.
I'm here bleeding out breastfeeding and you can't even pay me. That's why I was upset.
But when you think about it, like what are we eating?
Eating breast milk, it's weird.
It's-
Yeah. Obviously, everything in hindsight now like feels weird because it is weird.
At the time, I think I maybe even report about it. I can imagine thinking like, oh yeah, they're celebrating breast milk. But now, like putting it all together paints a different picture. It's very yucky,
And there was like a boob on the container. Yeah, it's weird. I just think you can't be ever too sensitive around these things. Like,
No.
There's no such thing as being too cautious. You should have so many systems in place that nothing like this can ever happen.
No, but this seems to be the point. This isn't like, oh, we fucked up.
Yeah.
We didn't see it that way. Sorry. Like, this seems to be the intent.
Yeah. My pitchfork is out. Like, I'm being a Karen.
I want heads to roll.
Yeah, no, I need people fired. And, like, I need names.
Yeah. Which we never get.
Yeah.
But I do need some change in leadership.
One thing about, like, a community to piss off, like, you don't want to piss off the mamas.
No, and not in this way. Like, this is the worst thing you could do.
Especially given the current climate.
And I feel like people like to act like Balenciaga has bounced back, but I know in my heart that
it hasn't. Only within celebrities. And, like, maybe, yes, over time when all these celebrities are wearing it. Like, I saw, you know what? I literally saw, who was it? It was someone's kid wearing a Balenciaga bag. I'm like, yucky, like a celebrity kid. I can't remember who it was. The celebrities are like back full force. And I know there has been like a change in designer, but like I don't feel like ever like accountability was really
No, there was
taken.
no accountability. And the mamas don't forget.
No, the mamas don't forget. And so like this is really bad.
Yeah. I'm really icked out. And I'll be looking at my Frida products differently.
I know. Still using
and I'll be
them,
thinking, yeah, the ones I already own, I'm not like.
Yeah, because I won't suffer.
I'm not giving them new money.
Like me and my family won't suffer.
No, but when the time comes to give new money, like I am going to look for another brand on the
I'm going to read the packaging.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
And I'm going to be following this closely to hear any statement from Frida self.
Yeah.
We're not going to let this go.
Yeah.
So messed up.
Before we dive into the remainder of the show, I'd like to let you guys all know that today's episode is brought to you by Hers. So, Jackie, tell me if you've ever had this experience where you leave a doctor's appointment, like you technically have results, but you don't have like a real understanding. You don't know what to do next. And you're basically like left guessing with what's going on with your body. I feel like this is a very relatable thing for mostly women. Like women's health is such a mystery. That's what you were just saying earlier in the week about how like, you know, advancements in women's health like moved the movement forward so significantly.
Yes.
Well, Hers has rethought the outdated healthcare system to finally give women what they deserve. And I do feel like we also talk a lot about how like healthcare is so outdated, and that definitely disproportionately affects women because like so much of what goes on with women in the life cycle of all the things that we go through is so mysterious.
Yes.
Like we're just kind of mysteries in that way.
No, and it's up to us to learn about us.
And like be proactive. And so Hers is great for that. It's care that's convenient, supportive, and built around the real needs of women. It's backed by experts in women's health. Basically what they do is they provide convenient access to in-depth holistic lab testing. They have more than 130 biomarker tests that give you really meaningful insight into your health, results that make it easy to understand what's actually going on with your body. Yeah, that's the other thing. Like sometimes you do take all the necessary steps, you get that blood work, you get those lab results, and it's never really explained to you what those results mean. And okay, so like now what?
Yeah.
It's just
I'm
like
deficient in this. What should I do?
It's like sort of a dead end. So if you're eligible with Hers, you will get access to a doctor-developed action plan based on your results. It gives you diet and lifestyle guidance to help you move towards your goal. That's another thing. Like sometimes people suffer from things like mostly women suffer from things that they don't even realize it was their diet. Like something as simple as that. And it takes so much work like by yourself to figure it out. It just shouldn't be that hard.
Or like products that you're using that have things
disrupted
in them that are disrupting your system. They also had a really great Super Bowl commercial, Hers, that really explained like how, you know, having this information, like it's wealth.
Yeah, it's literally currency. So you can receive personalized treatment plans for heart health, menopause, and more. So it's basically a new level of clarity that will give you data-backed confidence to make the right health moves. So feeling like yourself again doesn't feel so far away. There's so many different stages of womanhood where like literally they leave you feeling just completely stripped of who you are and like feeling so horrible. And you realize what a better like podcaster, mother, sister, friend you can be when you just feel normal. Like that's literally all we're asking for. So if you are, any of this sounds like it might be of interest to you, you want clearer insight into your health, go to their website, forhers.com. That's FORHERS.com. You can schedule your labs today and then that action plan right afterwards. You'll feel so much better just taking the first step. That's FORHERS.com. The website is forhers.com. Get that holistic lab testing with more than 130 biomarker tests that will give you meaningful insights into your health, and then access to a doctor-developed action plan if you're eligible based on your results with diet and lifestyle guidance to help you move towards your goals. That's forhers, FORHERS.com. Traditional healthcare often feels like it's built for efficiency, not for real life. Enter Hers.
Thank you, Ters.
You're welcome, Jers.
She's back. Our fifth and final story, Olympian Breezy Johnson gets engaged after boyfriend proposes at the Olympics finish line. So yes, our bonkers Olympic news of the day. We have an Olympic engagement, which it's not an Olympics if someone doesn't get proposed to at the finish line.
No, and there's lots of controversy around this. People being like, he's stealing her moment. And people are just insufferable because I feel like the last Olympics, some girl proposed to her husband and like everybody was up in arms, rightfully so. And now like it's flipped. He's stealing her moment. She has said that if she ever got engaged, she wanted it to be when she won.
Yeah.
And so he's just doing what she asked. Like, leave her alone.
She said this is what she wanted. And it's also like, yeah, she won gold, but she doesn't know if her man's going to propose. So, like, you can't just, like, say, do it here. Like, you still have to play the game of, like, is he or isn't he?
I mean, also, like, no wonder she won gold. Like, the potential of getting engaged, that will propel a woman forward.
I agree. Do you think that you can get engaged if you won silver or bronze?
No, I really don't.
I don't think you should.
Yeah, like, you lost.
No, you didn't lose.
And then there's also a Taylor Swift element here. She commented.
Yeah, she commented with some lyrics from The Alchemy.
Because that little proposal, he gave her like this little thing that said, who are we to fight the alchemy? Which is all about like being in love while also being an athlete. Who are we? Touchdown, got the amateurs and won the winning team. So like it was very, you know. It was athletic, like, you know.
It was there.
And so she commented, like, which is just as exciting as getting engaged. Honestly, maybe more.
Yeah, Taylor's really loving the Olympics.
She's just a girl.
Yeah, and she still has her Peacock subscription from watching her mother-in-law.
What do you mean
Traitors.
she's loving the Olympics? What else?
She also made a video for the women, for the Olympic team, like saying, like, go get them.
Okay, slay.
Like, goats get them.
Goat's gonna go.
She just made, like, a testimonial. It honestly looked like a cameo of her being like, go Team USA, you guys have worked so hard. You know,
That's so sweet.
Yeah. And now she's following this closely.
I love that. She's literally just a girl. And like, she doesn't go to work every day. Right? She works every day, but she doesn't go to 9 to 5. So I imagine she does have like big chunks in her day to fill with time while she's like off tour. So
and I
watching
imagine the Olympics is like, you know, the Venn diagram of Taylor and Travis. It's like the Olympics is in the middle of things they can watch together.
Yes.
In addition to Love is Blind, which by the way is like coming back, we have to watch.
Okay. I find Love is Blind, it's literally a factory now. Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I could not name one person besides Sparkle Megan from the last season.
Okay, but I just want you to know, Sparkle Megan has given me more like than anything has given in a while.
I find Love is Blind to be a factory, and like I'm so over it. But sometimes I'll start the season with everyone, and like, of course, it turns out to be a season that no one's watching, and like I'm recapping it and nobody cares. Then sometimes I'm like, you know what? I'm not doing it, and it's like the banger season. So I'm just gonna see. I don't see really anyone talking about it.
Can I say something that's going to lead into our next subject, which is Traitors?
Mm-hmm.
I feel that way about Traitors. If we weren't watching it, like we would have everyone's talking about it, you have to watch Traitors, it's amazing. And I'm watching it last night, and I'm not enjoying myself. But objectively, it's not very good.
So I agree with you today, and I think that last night was the first time I felt that way. Now, spoilers will begin now.
I'm enjoying watching it. I'm excited to recap it, but I was also watching it with Zach, who's only watched a couple episodes with me, so I was sort of like sensitive to how he might be feeling about the show, and I'm like a little embarrassed because it's very stupid and not good.
Well, I have only felt that way starting last night. Up until last night, every episode I watched, I'm on the edge of my seat, me and Ben talking about how this is the best show ever made. Like Michelangelo could never. And last night, Ben and I were watching like literally half on our phones. It was such a bad episode, especially when they opened the episode. And I was just saying yesterday how quite literally Dorinda's the only person on the show I'm like even remotely familiar with, and I guess I'm rooting for her.
No, and I
she wasn't even on the episode.
Last week we were toggling between rooting for Dorinda or Steven.
No, and literally the two remaining people on the show who I was remotely familiar with and like kind of liked are gone. We are left, and it's exactly what you said when we first started recapping the show, is that it seems like anyone who stands out, who has a personality, who goes for things, is punished for that. That's exactly what happened. We are left with the 6 most unremarkable people. Sorry.
And the herd, and the people who aren't really thinking critically, who are no threat to the Traitors because they're so off the mark.
No, and now people are like, well, Kristen figured it out. There's no one left. There's like 6 people left, and apparently they don't even know how many Traitors technically there are. So like her looking at Eric, it's like, well, it only took you 11 round tables.
And it's like there's 6 people left. We all have to look at each other, and you're actually not looking at the one mastermind, the one.
It's really insane what Rob has done. Like, I know people are saying he's a villain, whatever. It is remarkable, the game he has played. Alan Cummings was on Watch What Happens Live, and somebody asked, like, who's the best traitor? He said, Rob is the best player I've ever seen in the entire game.
I will, now that I am, like, moved on from the last 2 episodes with Rinna and Candace, and, like, I'm back to the game and just, like, watching the game, and my feelings are no longer involved. Yes, I can agree that Rob is a great traitor. I think the game is flawed in a number of ways. One, it rewards the least interesting, people. Most boring, worst game players because they stick around because they are bad. And there needs to be a way for traitors to not turn on traitors, because then you can turn on your traitor immediately. You get a traitor.
And that's an easy way to win.
It's an easy.
He cracked the code. I don't think anybody's ever done that before. He definitely cracked some sort of code.
There needs to be an incentive for the traitors to win together. They should have to look out for one another, because it was like he just threw them under the bus.
Easy peasy lemon squeezy.
Yeah.
I don't even know what to recap, except was anyone else so confused by that challenge? Like, I was not following it at all.
Yeah.
Some of the challenges are so confusing. Actually, a lot of them are. And when they explain the rules, I feel like when someone explains a game to you, you're just like, okay.
Yeah, they're not really for me, but you got less physical challenges.
Yes. That box was giving me pit. Like, I could never.
Yeah, it's funny. Tara and Johnny's friendship was really put through the ringer this episode.
Not only that, when they, like, said their big reveal, like, first of all, you could hear a pin drop. Nobody cared. The fact that they kept it the secret this entire time was so, like, lame. Maybe it would have been a good idea if things had panned out differently. But them sharing that to an audience of 3 people, quite literally, who were not shocked and didn't care.
No, and just said, oh, so you're liars. Okay.
Yes, Rob was right. Like, them saying it now, to what benefit? I'm not sure, except now that everyone knows that you're capable of keeping a big secret.
Well, and they were able to save themselves for one more day. I do think
and
one
Rob
of them
should save both of them, because it looks like they both might be traitors. Like, if one of them gets out, it's like, well, Tara's fine because Johnny was not. Like,
yeah.
So they should work hard to keep them both. Who do you think that they killed at the end?
Who did they have to choose between?
They had Kristen.
Oh, I think Natalie. I think they find
Rob should
have
Kristen go, because Kristen said, if I get sent home, it was Eric.
Yeah.
So he's just like, his game plan has been working, which is throwing his traitors under the bus.
He did let Eric know that.
Oh, this was just the first time. Yeah, I know. So he's not going to let.
Right. So he's not doing the Candace.
This was the first time, though, that I feel like something kind of. Nobody noticed it, of course, but maybe they'll look back. The Rob thing with the double dagger. Natalie being like, you have to tell everyone. It was kind of a bad look for him. Like, I don't really understand why he kept it. And then being like forced to tell it from Natalie under distress. Like, it's giving liar.
But also, why did Natalie need him
I don't
to
know.
say?
I don't know.
Maybe if they send home Natalie, they would look back at that. But they just think Natalie is a stronger player than she is and that she'll figure it out, which she won't.
Yeah.
But I guess out of the people who are still there, she's the biggest threat because she's the smartest.
I guess.
So who's up for killing? Natalie, Kristen, Tara, Johnny.
Natalie, Kristen, Tara, Johnny. Yeah.
They're not going to kill Tara, Johnny.
They shouldn't, and that would be dumb.
Right.
And I don't care about the others. If he wants to throw Eric under the bus, sure, get rid of Kristen.
But I don't think, he already told Eric that, so they're not going to do it. I think they're going to kill Natalie.
But there's so much suspicion on Natalie. That's the other thing. Like, it's a good distraction. But there's no suspicion on Kristen.
No, but she said...
Then it leads everyone to Eric, so that's a good another distraction. Kristen, like... Let people keep splitting the vote over Natalie, Johnny, and Tara.
No, Natalie has pretty much gotten out from under the suspicion. Like, she was in the hot seat for a little bit with the antidote, but people seem to believe that she's not a traitor.
I loved Steven's speech being like, you blew it. Like, you blew it.
Yeah.
He literally told everyone, I'm a fucking faithful. It was such bad evidence, too. And how does nobody to this day know how to spell his name? I understood, like... In the beginning, they were spelling Portia's name wrong, but Candace, they spelled everyone's name wrong.
But why? When would they ever learn the spelling?
I don't know. Is somebody going to tell them?
No, I think that's like part of the game.
Funny.
It is funny.
There should be an award, like an extra bonus money at the end, if there was a contestant who spelled everyone's name right.
Yeah. I love Steven. I think the show has been so good for him. I don't know what he's doing in his personal life right now, but I hope him and Kristen get back together.
And the thing is, like, he is that guy.
Yeah.
He's been that guy since high school. He was such a...
He's even better than that.
The show was so good for him. He was the only one who stood up for Ron. He played like an honorable game. He never threw anybody under the bus. He was always letting the girls get the shields and the girls go up the hill first. Like, this was a great... I'm sure he doesn't have a hard time, like, catching tail, but, like... Spread him.
Yeah.
He's such a cutie. And he's aging so beautifully.
Yeah, he is.
Handsome boy.
No, they're all just like looking at each other and they don't like feel, they feel like, oh, I don't feel like it's Johnny. I don't feel like it's Tara. I don't feel like it's Steven or whatever.
No one has said the name Rob.
Look at someone else.
what we're doing isn't working.
And why doesn't anyone look at Mark?
Or Maura. Yeah. Oh, and Maura's like such a stereotype. Like she's so blinded by love. Like they're all like, nobody's thinking of Rob. It's definitely like a male privilege thing. Like he's playing it really well, but also like he's a tough guy. He's going to protect us. Maura's just like, okay, Rob. Like she's in love with him.
Yeah, but she's also like, he's also the only person
who she
knew going into it.
Yep.
So that's like Tara and Johnny would be like if one of them were a traitor.
And I wonder if one of them had been a traitor, what they would have done.
Mm-hmm. That would have been interesting.
Yeah.
They probably would have like had a mental breakdown, like trying to keep it from their best friend.
Yeah.
But why doesn't anyone look at Mark? Like, why do they just assume Mark is a faithful?
And can I ask people who watch the previous seasons, is it always this like, I feel like the climax is really in the beginning, like finding out who the traitor. And with each episode, it gets less and less climactic. Is that just this season in particular, or is that just a thing with the show?
And also, unless you are the traitor who wins, it's actually kind of embarrassing to win, to go all the way to the end.
You look so stupid. Even people who are smart, it's just a hard thing to figure out.
No, it just means that like nobody found you threatening.
Yeah,
smart,
or
interesting enough to eliminate earlier on.
Yeah.
Because if we get the faithfuls winning and it's like Mark, sorry, I'm hung up on Mark. Mark, Kristen, Maura, and Natalie.
Okay, but I'm thinking of last year because I remember when they were on Watch What Happens Live. Like it was Dorinda, Zac Efron, and Gabby Windey. Like
no, it wasn't. Dorinda got out night one.
Oh, sorry, not Dorinda. Dolores. Sorry.
No, I don't think it was. Dolores, I think, was a traitor. It was Gabby Windey,
Zac
Efron,
whatever,
Lord Mountbatten.
Yeah, it was. You're right.
And a fourth. I remember when we found out that 4 people weren't traitors, we were like, what kind of fucking show
But thank God, if we had to wait 3 more extra weeks.
Yeah, I know. Okay. Let me see if it was Dolores.
Maybe not. I just remember her being on Watch What Happens Live.
Because she was on... Oh, no, she won.
Okay. Good for her. But they were all faithfuls?
The last meeting traitor was Brittany Haynes. They were all faithfuls. All faithful victory. Okay, I won't spoil any further seasons just in case I decide to watch.
Let's also talk about the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, which was also kind of a dud of an episode, but the dichotomy of both dinners like was cracking me up. Like that turnt dinner and Erica finding out like in real time that she wasn't invited to the Hamptons, and they're like having this. They're clearly.
Why did Rachel only invite Kyle and Dorit? Because they needed a night out, and she's trying to like get them back together.
I guess.
I wanted it to be a big group trip.
No, even if it wasn't, I understand her inviting Dorit, but like I don't really. She doesn't like Kyle. Like. I don't know why she invited her. It looks like they're having the best time, like just Donna Karen. Like it was so everything. And cutting to this like extremely weird dinner when they're all like manifesting in journals. And I didn't even know that other girl there. Like it was so weird.
It was. I want to say about that dinner, maybe I didn't watch as closely as I needed to, but I'm not really with Sutton. I kind of am feeling for Amanda in this one situation of like, she didn't really bring up this, like Kyle drove that conversation with her about Dorit saying too much. Then she went to Kathy's house and recounted that conversation and said,
she didn't recount it. She regurgitated it as her own thought. And that's why Sutton told Dorit.
She never said,
she didn't say that's what Kyle said.
Okay.
She said, don't you guys feel like this is bad for her marriage? And Sutton's like, who the fuck are you? I'm actually so team Sutton.
Okay. I just feel like when Amanda said, like, you're teaching me how to clean up this mess that you made, I'm like, yeah.
Well, that's the show. Sorry.
It is the show a little bit, but it just made me feel like, oh, this is a little stupid. Like,
it is stupid.
I'm going to tell someone what you said, and I'm going to also tell you how to fix it. And it's like, what if you just never told them what I said? Because I just, like, was sharing an innocent thought with you.
In the real world, yes. But in Housewives world,
I know, but in Housewives world, we need something a little more thick than that.
Yeah, I can't stand Amanda. Like, I just hate her.
And I'm not saying that I love her or anything, but in that moment, I'm like, this is, like, pretty stupid what we're talking about.
Yeah, but
that she's going to be taken to task and that nobody can move on unless she's like cops to it. Like cops to it, saying something that everybody else has said. And as a viewer, like I am feeling a little bit. It's a little like, and I love Dorit so much, but I'm worried. Just like Kyle said, like I'm worried that she's saying too much. This isn't good to say on national television when you're in the middle of like active tense negotiations.
I think they really want you to like suspend disbelief and just like imagine this is like a normal group of friends and this random new girl who's like rubbing people a bad way, saying it as like her own thought. Like, yeah, she can go back and forth with Kyle. Kyle has earned a right to comment. This random girl who she's actually at that point had met twice has no right to make any sort of commentary, whether she thinks she's being helpful or not. I just also can't fucking stand her.
No, I know.
Also, let's talk about the Mauricio dinner, which was really weird. Like any hopes for them two having an affair is out the window.
I don't know.
It's just like frustrating when someone's saying A and someone's saying B. Like which one is it?
Yeah, like was their term sent or not?
Did you get a
like,
Google spreadsheet?
The sort of friend that Mauricio is to PK is the sort of friend that Kyle is
needs
supposed
to
to
be.
be being towards Dorit.
Kyle in her confessionals is so nasty about she acts like she doesn't act great in front of Dorit, but her confessionals are so nasty, like so quippy for no reason.
Yeah. Because it's like she's holding her tongue in front of Dorit because she's been told that that's what she should do, that she shouldn't express.
God forbid she be supportive. She can't be supportive, so she has to be quiet.
Because in her heart, she's not supportive. And I don't care what Mauricio says, what PK says, what Kyle says is true. Like, I just know what's going on and that it's Dorit is holding everything together. And PK is out globetrotting.
Yep.
And then comes home and says,
Young
at 3 a.m., I want to see the kids. And she's like, you can't see the kids. And then he says, she won't let me see my kids. And it's like, they're sleeping.
No, I know that Kyle and Mauricio are like, claim they have proof that negates everything she says, but I believe Dorit.
No, I just know.
She's home with the kids. She has the stories about her dad. Like, she's the one who says, I've noticed a change in Jagger. Like, I'm sorry, I just believe Dorit.
No, she's the one like keeping them on their schedule,
and
on
the
their
fact
routine.
that Kyle, who's also going through a divorce of her own, and just as like a woman who's been around other women who have gone through divorces, the fact that her first instinct isn't to defend Dorit. Sometimes, like maybe her first instinct would be to believe Dorit, and then she starts hearing things, and maybe she starts adding. No, from the get-go last season, she just does not believe Dorit.
Yeah, I've seen people speculate that like this is sort of keeping her and Mo
tight,
and like her being on his side might help.
Her
favor in his eyes. Also, I think even at the Hamptons thing when they're like, we're all divorced and she's like, I'm separated. Like
she refuses.
I think she's just still holding on and she doesn't want to be in this like basket of divorce scorned women with Dorit. And so she's like, no, I'm over here. Everything's copacetic. Dorit, you're wrong.
No, so true. Loving Rachel Zoe. Like I have to say that every recap.
Loving.
Whose house was that in the Hamptons? Not hers. I thought it was hers. Just interesting. Like and even her packing, like everything about her is fascinating.
No, just like watching her, she's like just her hair.
Yep.
It's so shiny.
Her and her sister look exactly alike.
Oh, I didn't see her sister. That was her sister?
Yeah, they're at the friend's house and then the sister was there waiting for them, the blonde one.
God, I must have missed
I think her name's Pamela. Or maybe that was the friend.
I must have looked down.
Yeah. It was like a boring episode. Erica's commentary was cracking me up.
And I can't keep like going over this point about the Amanda and who said it. And like just drop it and move on and let's find something new to argue about.
Agreed. We'll find something quickly.
Because it's just not that like it's not big enough to be multiple episodes.
The trailer that we got was for the remainder of the season.
It's a little scary. Yeah, Dorit and Erica fighting.
Dorit versus everyone. And I feel like that's going to make Kyle feel like so vindicated, but like Kyle's so wrong.
Well, Dorit like is in a bad spot. Like she has so much going on that she can't help but make every conversation about herself. She can't help but relate everything back to herself because like that's what's going on. Like how can she be any other way? I imagine it's exhausting as her friend at a certain point, but like that's what is she going to show up and pretend like she didn't just have the worst fucking day?
The walking away with the cigarette in the corset. Oh, the Italy trip looks good. They always get good trips.
I feel like Rachel and Bose will continue to have Dorit's back, but I did not like what appeared to be Dorit and Erica fighting.
Well, that's sort of been like an undercurrent is that Erica is a real moral compass. Like she's not super involved anymore, but she gives it to everyone straight. And she like refuses to hold Kyle accountable in the least, but she's so excited to do it for everyone else. It's like annoying. If you're going to be like an impartial moral compass, you got to come for everyone. And she doesn't.
Yeah.
Let's do Queenie of the Weenie to wrap up the week. Okay, Queenie and Weenie is our final segment of the week where Jackie and I give out 2 awards, Queenie of the Week and Weenie of the Week. Don't take it personally. If you acted like a Queenie this week, you might be Queenie of the Week. And if you acted like Weenie of the Week, you might be a Weenie this week. It's not a big deal. 7-day title. You could be Queenie one week and Weenie the next. You know how it goes. What do you want to do first?
Queenie, we always start with the positive.
Okay.
My Queenie is Utah.
My Queenie is also Utah. I wrote Junta, but I meant Utah. Agreed.
Junta is how you spell it. Judah.
No, I wrote Junta.
Oh,
so in case you're looking at mine thinking like I copied you. No, I just
Junta means Utah.
Yes, exactly.
Utah Leardom, 1 gold. She can finally, celebrate that, move.
Get married.
With Jake, get married, have babies. Like, I'm so, so happy for her. All her hard work that we watched on Paul American.
Very full circle for us, too.
Very full circle for the viewers. Like, it was just amazing.
Happy for the Dutch, the Neanderthals.
Yes, me as well.
My Weenie of the Week is Olympics coded as well, and it brings me to a story I've been dying to tell you.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Why didn't you add it to our bonkers Olympic news segment?
Because I had already had it for my Weenie.
Were you nervous every time I brought up the Olympics?
No, I know you have no idea what I'm about to say. Because my Weenie of the Week is a French woman named Jezebel Dubois. Do you know her?
No, but I'd love for that name.
So I'm sure you know Chalk and Bates, the figure skating duo, man and woman, like really the leading figure skaters for America. They're a married couple there. She is gorgeous. He is super cute. They're like kind of the it couple this year. And it was just a matter of time before they won. And a couple of nights ago, it was their final dance. And they came in second to a clearly subpar couple from France. Now, okay, people, it's sports. Very sad. Some people win, some people lose. But there is like a bit of a scandal going on thanks to a woman named Jezebel Dubois. Now, how it works in figure skating is there's a delegation from each country that gives a score for each competitor. So I think there was like 8 countries competing, US, France, Italy, all of them. And each of the judges was from each country. Now, it should be, I now have a problem with the scoring because from your country, you shouldn't be able to vote. Whatever. But Jezebel Dubois of France gave the Americans such a low score, 8 points lower than the French couple, and much lower than all the other judges. Like for the most part, all the other judges, like a couple of points, max 4. Theirs was 8 points lower because she cheated. Like it's, first of all, it's such a flawed system. I didn't even realize that's how people were voting. Like you shouldn't be able to give a score to your own delegation. She gave them 8 points higher. It's like everyone has a vested interest, so people are going to be shady. They came in second when they like the French team like was fucking up. Like they were not the winner at all. Then there's also drama with the man. He's like has some like allegations, like just bad. Jezebel Dubois, like if the Olympics don't have integrity, nobody does. Like it's supposed to be.
I didn't realize they were so subjective.
Yeah.
And I realized that they were to some degree subjective, like for the judging of like skating and gymnastics.
Right, it's not
like
art.
You scored a point.
Yeah, right.
But that they could be like so willy-nilly.
Jezebel Dubois. Say her name. Jezebel
I would love
Dubois.
to say that name, Jezebel Dubois.
And of course her name is Jezebel.
What a Dubois.
Acting like true to her namesake.
Like Allison Dubois.
Of course, your figure skater will never emotionally fulfill you.
Jezebel Dubois.
Who's your weenie?
My weenie, I'm remiss to name them weenie. I fear they might like it too much, is Frida Baby.
Yeah.
Frida Baby is the weenie of the week.
That's beautiful. That's our show, you guys. Thank you so much for listening to the Toast and Millennial Morning Show, where we deliver the fast 5 stories you need to know every Monday through Friday on YouTube. So if you're watching us on YouTube, please feel free to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up. We're also available as a podcast anywhere podcasts can be found. So Spotify, iTunes, Stitcher, Public Radio, Outcast, Fox, all the places where we listen to podcasts. Find us at Toast, leave a 5-star review, beautiful, stunning, and wickedly talented we are. Programming reminder, there's no show Monday. We are off for President's Day, so hope everybody enjoys a long weekend if you have it off, and we will see you on Tuesday. Love ya.
Love ya. Bye.